Hello, it's marriage motivation time. Our love verse is coming from Joshua chapter 6, verse 10, and it says, Now Joshua had commanded the people, saying, You shall not shout or make any noise with your voice, nor shall a word proceed out of your mouth until the day I say to you, Shout. Then you shall shout. Now most of us know the account of Joshua and the children of Israel going against the city of Jericho. And after they had marched around the walls 7 days, and on the seventh day marched around 7 times, they shouted and the walls came down. But if we read the account, the actual instruction that were given by the angel did not include the instruction here where Joshua told the people to be quiet and not to say anything. That actually is Joshua's instruction, and he added that because he remembered what had happened 40 years earlier when he and Caleb and the other spies entered the land to spy out the land. When they came back, 10 of the spies were doubtful, they were fearful, and they had talked about there's no way that we can win. They spoke defeat, and that spirit of defeat entered into the other millions of people that were with them. And they feared God. They feared that he wouldn't do what he said. And so they did not enter the land. And it took them 40 years to accomplish what God intended for them to accomplish within 14 days. And so here this time he says, listen, I don't want anybody to say a word until I tell you to say something. So he ordered them to be quiet. Shh, don't say anything. And the Bible lets us know in the book of Proverbs that death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. In other words, where you are and where you want to be is the result of what you're saying right now. So watch what you say. Don't complain. Don't speak the things that you're fearing, even over your marriage, over your children, over your job, over your health. Don't speak your fears. Be quiet. Keep that quiet. Just hold that in until you get enough confidence that, hey, yes, God is going to do what he said he's going to do. He's going to give us the victory. Joshua had learned that lesson before, so he says, no, listen, this time we're going to be quiet. Very often when we are addressing situations in our life and we are afraid, we say what we fear. I don't think I'm ever going to get out of debt. I don't think my husband's ever going to get saved. I don't think my wife is ever going to have fun having sex. I don't think we're ever going to have a great marriage. Our children, I don't believe they're ever going to do right. No, don't speak your fears. Speak faith. And if you don't have faith in you right now, shh, be quiet until you build the faith up, and then speak the word of faith. Shout it out with victory once you have gained the faith and marched around that wall enough times so you believe that God is going to give you the victory. So sometimes we have to be quiet, even when we're afraid, even when we're not sure if we're going to get the victory. Shh, just be quiet right now until you get the faith. Also, it lets us know that there's certain people that we don't need to have speaking into our ear. You have to watch who's speaking to you, because some of the people we associate with, they're telling us to be afraid. They're telling us it's not going to work out. They're giving us advice that is contrary to the word of God. So you have to watch who gets into your ear, because what goes into your ear goes into your spirit. So you have to watch that. Be careful. Shh. Don't say that. God bless you. I pray for peace in your home. I pray for prosperity in your life. And I pray for passion in your marriage. God bless.